By facilitating the passage of larger vessels, the Nicaragua Canal could significantly reduce transit times and costs for international shipping, thereby impacting global commerce. This ambitious project aims to create an alternative to the Panama Canal, potentially transforming global trade routes and enhancing shipping efficiency. Is this megaproject the future of shipping or an environmental disaster in the making? Let's find out, and don't forget to hit the subscription button for more. The initial proposals faced numerous challenges, including political instability, environmental concerns, and financial hurdles, which ultimately hindered progress. The U.S. government, in particular, showed interest in the project, but competing interests and the eventual completion of the Panama Canal shifted focus away from Nicaragua. In recent years, renewed interest has emerged, driven by the potential economic benefits and the changing dynamics of global trade. The geopolitical landscape today underscores the canal's relevance, as countries seek to enhance their trade capabilities and secure strategic advantages. With the rise of emerging economies and the increasing demand for efficient shipping routes, the Nicaragua Canal could play a pivotal role in reshaping trade patterns. Furthermore, the project raises questions about environmental sustainability and the impact on local communities, making it a topic of significant debate. As nations navigate the complexities of international trade and diplomacy, the Nicaragua Canal stands as a symbol of ambition and the ongoing quest for connectivity in a rapidly evolving world. Its potential to alter trade dynamics and influence geopolitical relationships makes it a critical subject for discussion in today's context. The dream of constructing a canal in Nicaragua dates back to the early 19th century, when the region was recognized for its strategic potential as a shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Early interest in Nicaragua as a canal site was fueled by the realization that it could serve as a viable alternative to the Panama route, which was fraught with challenges due to its mountainous terrain and tropical diseases. Notable figures such as U.S. President Franklin Pierce and influential American businessman Cornelius Vanderbilt played pivotal roles in promoting the idea of a Nicaraguan canal. Vanderbilt, in particular, sought to capitalize on the lucrative shipping opportunities and established a transit route across Nicaragua in the 1850s, which further highlighted the region's potential. However, the canal's fate was influenced by a series of geopolitical factors and natural disasters. The U.S. focus shifted towards Panama after the French attempted to build a canal there in the 1880s, leading to a significant investment of resources and attention. The failure of the French effort, largely due to engineering challenges and rampant disease, ultimately paved the way for the U.S. to take over the project, culminating in the successful completion of the Panama Canal in 1914. Additionally, natural disasters, such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in Nicaragua, posed significant obstacles to canal development, further complicating the feasibility of the project. These events not only delayed progress but also raised concerns about the region's stability. Despite these setbacks, the dream of a Nicaragua canal persisted, reflecting the enduring allure of this ambitious project and its potential to reshape global trade routes. The historical attempts to realize this vision underscore the complexities of international interests and the interplay of natural forces in shaping infrastructure development. In recent years, the Nicaraguan government has reignited interest in the long-dormant canal project by announcing ambitious plans to construct a new Nicaragua Canal. This initiative, spearheaded by the Hong Kong-based company HKND Group, aims to create a waterway that rivals the Panama Canal in size and capacity. The proposed canal is designed to be approximately 278 kilometers long, featuring dimensions that would accommodate larger vessels, including post-Panamax ships. This would not only enhance shipping efficiency but also significantly reduce transit times between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, making it an attractive option for global shipping companies. The Nicaraguan government envisions that the canal will serve as a catalyst for economic growth, projecting that it could generate thousands of jobs and stimulate various sectors, including tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing. The anticipated economic impact on Nicaragua's GDP is substantial, with estimates suggesting that the canal could contribute billions of dollars to the national economy over the coming decades. This influx of investment and job creation is seen as a crucial opportunity for a country that has faced economic challenges and underdevelopment. However, the project has not been without controversy. Critics have raised concerns about environmental sustainability, potential displacement of local communities, and the long-term viability of such a massive infrastructure undertaking. Despite these challenges, the Nicaraguan government remains committed to the canal's development, viewing it as a transformative project that could elevate the country's status in the global trade landscape. As the world continues to evolve in terms of trade dynamics, the revival of the Nicaragua Canal project represents a bold step towards harnessing the region's strategic potential and addressing the growing demands of international shipping. China's involvement in the Nicaragua Canal project marks a significant chapter in the historical agreements between China and Nicaragua, reflecting a growing partnership that has evolved over the years. In 2013, the Nicaraguan government signed a concession agreement with the Hong Kong-based HKND Group, which is backed by Chinese investment. This agreement granted HKND the rights to develop, construct, and operate the canal, symbolizing a deepening of ties between the two nations. China's strategic interest in Central America is multifaceted, as it seeks to expand its influence in a region traditionally dominated by U.S. interests. By investing in the Nicaragua Canal, China aims to secure a foothold in a key transit route that could enhance its trade capabilities and strengthen economic ties with Latin American countries. This investment aligns with China's broader Belt and Road Initiative (BRI), which seeks to create a modern Silk Road through infrastructure development and connectivity projects across the globe. The Nicaragua Canal fits seamlessly into this vision, as it represents a significant infrastructure project that could facilitate trade between Asia and the Americas. By enhancing maritime routes, China can bolster its economic reach and create new markets for its goods. Furthermore, the canal could serve as a strategic asset in the context of global trade dynamics, allowing China to diversify its shipping routes and reduce reliance on traditional pathways. However, this involvement also raises concerns among some nations regarding China's expanding influence in the region and the potential geopolitical ramifications. As the Nicaragua Canal project progresses, it will be essential to monitor how China's investment shapes not only Nicaragua's economy, but also the broader geopolitical landscape in Central America and beyond. The implications of this partnership could redefine trade relationships and influence regional stability for years to come. The construction of the Nicaragua Canal has the potential to significantly alter the geopolitical landscape in Central America, particularly by challenging U.S. influence in the region. Historically, the United States has maintained a dominant role in Central American affairs, especially concerning trade and infrastructure projects. The successful development of the Nicaragua Canal, backed by Chinese investment, could diminish U.S. sway, as it would provide an alternative shipping route that bypasses the Panama Canal. This shift could lead to a reconfiguration of alliances and economic partnerships, as countries in the region may seek closer ties with China, thereby reducing their reliance on U.S. support. The implications for Panama and its existing canal operations are also noteworthy. The Panama Canal has long been a critical artery for global trade, and the emergence of a competing canal in Nicaragua could divert shipping traffic, impacting Panama's revenue and economic stability. The Nicaragua Canal could reshape global trade routes and maritime control. By providing an alternative passage for larger vessels, it could facilitate increased trade between Asia and the Americas, altering established shipping patterns. This shift may also lead to heightened competition among global powers for influence over these critical trade routes, as nations seek to secure their economic interests. Ultimately, the Nicaragua Canal represents not just a regional development but a potential catalyst for significant geopolitical shifts that could redefine trade dynamics and power relations on a global scale.